When the house grows quiet at night, and the space between two hearts feels louder than any noise, there is a special kind of ache, the kind that sits beside you in the dark. You tried to hold on. You tried to fix what felt fragile. You wondered where the closeness went. You wondered if God still sees this. If your marriage feels broken in ways words cannot explain, stay here with me. This prayer was made for this moment. Welcome to Spiritually United, where hearts find peace and souls feel at home. Lord, as the night settles around us, we bring you the weight we carry quietly. The conversations that ended too soon, the distance that grew without warning. We don't come with perfect words. We come tired. We come hoping you are still working, even when love feels thin and trust feels worn. In this stillness, draw near. Breathe peace into places that hurt. Hold what feels like it may fall apart. Cover this marriage with your gentle mercy. Where words have wounded, bring softness again. Where silence has grown heavy, bring light. As we rest tonight, place your hands over what is hurting. Let hope breathe quietly again. Stay with us through this night. Amen. We trust you. Amen. Lord, the night continues, and our hearts are still awake. Thoughts replay what was said and what was never said at all. We place this marriage in your hands again, not to control it, but to trust you with what we cannot fix. You see the history we share, the laughter that once came easily, the promises spoken with hope. Nothing about us is hidden from you. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. So come near now, God. Sit with us in this quiet room. Soften what has hardened. Heal what pride has bruised. As sleep approaches, guard our hearts from bitterness. Let rest do its quiet work, and remind us, even here, that you are still writing a story of grace. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. So come near now, God. Sit with us in this quiet room. Soften what has hardened. Heal what pride has bruised. As sleep approaches, guard our hearts from bitterness. Let rest do its quiet work, and remind us, even here, that you are still writing a story of grace. Lord, the room feels softer now, yet the ache has not fully left. It lingers in the pauses, in the space between breaths. We bring you the small moments tonight, the glance that turned away, the words swallowed to keep the peace. You see them all with gentle eyes. Teach our hearts to rest without rehearsing pain, to loosen the grip on yesterday's wounds, to believe that even slow healing is still healing. As the body grows heavy with sleep, quiet the inner voice that accuses. Replace it with your calm reassurance. Remind us we are not alone in this struggle. Breathe patience where frustration lives. Plant humility where pride once stood guard. Let forgiveness begin softly, without pressure, without force. While the night covers this home, stand watch over this marriage. Protect it from despair. Shelter it in your steady love. We release control for these hours. We rest in you, trusting tomorrow can unfold differently because you are already there, working gently, faithfully, even now. Lord, the night grows deeper and everything slows down. Even the heaviness we carried begins to settle, if only for a moment. In this quiet hour, we ask you to tend to what we cannot reach, the hidden hurts, the misunderstandings layered over time. You know how love became cautious, how trust learned to hold back. Nothing about this marriage surprises you. Ephesians 4:2. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Let those words rest gently in our hearts tonight. not as pressure, but as an invitation to breathe again. As sleep comes, wash away harsh thoughts. Calm the need to defend. Make room for tenderness to return slowly. Cover both hearts with your peace. Where walls were built for protection, show us how to lower them safely. Stay near through the quiet hours. Let rest soften what has been tight for so long. And if healing must come one small step at a time, give us grace to wait. We place this marriage in your care again, trusting you to hold it through the night. Lord, the night holds steady and our breathing has slowed. Even so, the heart still carries quiet questions it doesn't know how to ask. We give you those questions now, the ones formed from disappointment, the ones shaped by fear of losing what once felt certain. You receive them without judgment. Sit with each heart in this marriage, not to rush change, but to gently remind us that we are still seen, still known, still loved.
As sleep deepens, touch memories that bring sadness and soften them with compassion. Let what once hurt lose its sharp edges. Teach us, even in rest, that love does not have to be loud to be real, that healing can happen quietly. And if tomorrow brings uncertainty, let tonight bring enough rest to face it. We lean into your care again, trusting you to hold what feels fragile, to protect what still matters, and to work gently while we sleep. Lord, the night is quiet now, and the mind drifts in and out of rest. Still, you remain awake, faithful where we grow weary. We entrust you with both hearts again, the one that feels distant, the one that feels unseen. You understand them better than we ever could.
There are wounds we tried to ignore, hoping time alone would heal them. Meet those places with your steady presence, not with force, but with truth wrapped in kindness. 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Let that love begin in small ways, a softened tone, a patient pause, a willingness to listen without preparing a defense. As sleep settles more deeply, restore what exhaustion has drained. Ease the tension held in the body. Calm the heart that braces for pain. Stand guard over this marriage tonight. Protect it from resentment and despair. Breathe hope where discouragement once whispered. We surrender these hours to you fully now. Work where we cannot. Heal where we are tired. And let your love keep watch until morning comes. Lord, the night feels almost weightless now, as if the soul is floating between rest and waking. In this gentle space, we allow ourselves to simply be held. We no longer strain to solve everything. We no longer replay every moment. We let the silence speak kindness instead of fear. Thank you for staying close when words run out. Thank you for guarding this fragile place within us, where hope is small but still alive. If one heart feels tired of trying, meet it with renewal. If the other feels afraid to trust again, meet it with safety. Let grace move quietly between us, not demanding answers, not forcing change, just reminding us that love can still breathe. As the body rests more deeply, release the tight places inside. Ease the shoulders. Slow the heartbeat. Calm the soul that has carried too much for too long. Watch over this marriage through the remaining hours of night. Let no harsh thought take root. Let no fear grow louder than your peace. We remain here with you, not rushing morning, not fearing tomorrow, trusting that even now, something gentle is being restored. Lord, the night is nearly halfway through, and the heart rests more gently now. There is still tenderness here, but it no longer feels alone. We thank you for carrying what we laid down earlier, for holding the fragile pieces without asking us to explain them. In this quiet stretch of darkness, teach us how to hope without forcing outcomes, how to love without keeping score.
How to stay open, even when it feels risky. 1 Corinthians 13:4. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. Let those words sink slowly into our spirit, not as a standard we must meet tonight, but as a reminder of the love you grow over time. As sleep deepens, tend to the places shaped by disappointment. Where expectations were unmet, plant understanding. Where anger once lived, make room for compassion.
Cover both hearts with gentleness. Help us remember that we are learning, still growing, still becoming. Watch over this marriage in the quiet hours ahead. Let peace remain steady. Let rest be real. And let your presence continue its quiet work, even when we are unaware, even when we are asleep. Lord, the hours keep moving gently forward, and the night feels less heavy than before. There is still truth to face, but it no longer feels impossible. We rest in the knowledge that you work beyond what we can see, that even silence can be sacred when you are present within it. Hold the memories that still sting, not to erase them, but to soften how they live inside us. Teach our hearts to remember without reopening wounds. If resentment tries to rise again, quiet it with understanding. If fear whispers that change is impossible, cover it with steady reassurance. As sleep continues its slow rhythm, align our hearts with humility, not the kind that shrinks, but the kind that listens and learns. Help us wake when the time comes, a little less guarded than before, a little more willing to try again, a little more aware that love can grow back, even from places that once felt barren.
Stand watch over this marriage as the night stretches on. Protect it from harsh conclusions. Protect it from hopeless thinking. Let patience settle where urgency once lived. We remain under your care. Nothing is demanded of us right now. Only rest, only trust, only the quiet knowing that you are still here, still faithful, still gently at work. Lord, the night is thinning now, and rest has done its quiet work. We may not feel completely healed, but we feel held. Thank you for meeting us in the dark hours, for guarding what felt fragile, for breathing calm where anxiety once stayed awake. We lift this marriage to you one last time tonight, not with desperation, but with trust shaped by rest.
Trust that you are gentle with slow progress. Trust that nothing given to you is wasted. 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. Let that love guide the next conversation, the next choice, the next moment of vulnerability. As morning waits just beyond this night, carry forward the peace you planted here. Help us rise without hardness. Help us rise without fear.
Where there is still uncertainty, let there also be grace. Where answers are missing, let hope remain. We place this marriage fully in your care now, not just for tonight, but for all the days ahead. We'll meet again tomorrow, right here in Spiritually United, and you can explore more peaceful videos on this channel.